Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dan Lags, and welcome back to episode number 6. I can't believe it's already a number 6. That's crazy to me. Episode number 6 of the traditional house Let's Build with the new features. Well, they're not so new anymore. It's been about a month now, but still relatively new features of the city texture pack here on Xbox One. We got pick block. We got the beautiful new concrete blocks that we have been utilizing both as the walls of this build as well as the roofs. So we're going to go ahead and continue working today. Last episode, I was working on the back porch as well as some windows. We're going to just pick up right where we left off on that front today. Try to get all the windows filled in today, closed off, and detailed. So I would like to do all that stuff. I did actually end up coming through and tweaking some things with the porch, like I said I was going to. So this is kind of how it's looking right now as far as like the roof is concerned for the porch, and I think it looks pretty solid. A lot of quartz, but it's got a very, I think it's got a pretty nice design, so we're going to go with that. Some other features that I want to discuss today, I actually extended the road out a little bit. It's funny because the road over here, this little demo road that I put out in front of the Victorian mansion for the default texture pack, looks absolutely hideous in the city. So I made a real simple road here with some gray concrete, just standard protocol. Also, I wanted to actually lead off today's episode by working on a front gate here. Well, more of like a front fence slash wall for the build to kind of make it look private, because I think it's really nice how if you were potentially driving down this road in this neighborhood and you looked, you really can't see the house very well. That's something I really like about, more prestigious houses where, people can't just, kind of stare at your house, right? It's very private in the back, blocked off from the road. I kind of want to do the same thing with the greenhouse. So we're going to actually start off today's video doing just that. So let's work on this a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And we're basically going to do 5 blocks and then a 3x2 of green concrete. So we'll just do 3x2 of that. And this is going to go all the way down until we connect to the driveway, which I actually curved it a little bit like I said I was going to. I think that's a lot better. I still might widen it a little bit more since when it kind of curves, it does get a little bit skinny right there. So that might end up causing some problems potentially. I don't really think it will, but might change that a little bit. So let's just start off by getting this front wall built. We'll build this and then we'll finish the windows. All right, here we go. And we might even get to some interior today, just depending on, how much time we have. We'll see though. Let's just, the quicker we work, the more we'll get done. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. You guys are really enjoying this series. I appreciate it. It's been fun doing a little throwback Let's Build on console Minecraft. Console Minecraft is improving actually significantly recently, which is something I didn't really expect. And, as you guys are well aware, it's going to actually, continue to improve even more, later on this summer and early into the fall because of all the new features coming out with the crossplay and everything like that. So it's going to be very interesting. I'm going to actually leave this right here 3 blocks off of the edge. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side if I can. So we're going to line this up with here, 3 blocks off. Just want to make sure that there's definitely some openings between the driveway, because I'm going to build a gate design similar to what I had over here. These houses do, even though they don't look the same, there's a lot of, similar principles going on here. And I think that's good just because they're right next to each other. So that kind of makes sense. And this is kind of how I'm building these, large houses, small mansions, I guess you want to call it. It's kind of like a little tweener. Not quite big enough that I would consider it a mansion, but it's a little bit bigger than the standard house that I would build. So it's got a nice little it's a little tweener zone right there, but that's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and just do a few more of these. Make sure that this is going out 5, and I think that's good enough. Actually, we'll take one more out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just so we know we're gonna get past the driveway over there. Yeah, that's good. All right, sweet. So let's come back through and do the detailing on it. And basically what I want to do is make these 3x2 pillars here. I want to make them, I believe it's 4 blocks tall. So they're 3x2, or I guess 4x3x2 with a little lining of the quartz slabs on top. So I'm just going to go through and fill all these in real quick. All right, guys, I went ahead and filled in the fence. So basically how it works is it goes a full block of cobblestone, then an upside down quartz stair, followed by some anvils and some slabs on top of that with some leaves in the front. So that's how the front of it's going to look. As far as the side is concerned, I'm not going to keep that up though. I'm just going to have a green wall basically on the side going all the way down like this. and we'll indent that so it's 2 blocks thick, and that'll just run all the way down in between, like this little sliver of land in between the properties. That's how I'm gonna do it. And what I'm gonna do after that is actually just place some trees behind the fence. So I'll show you guys exactly what I mean by that right now. So by the way, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video. I built a custom tree in front of the house here instead of one of those just regularly planted trees. I did that as well on the Victorian mansion, so I thought it worked a little bit better. It's not 100% done. I still need to make it a little bit more puffy, if that's kind of funny to say, but it doesn't quite have enough leaves yet. It needs to be a little bit wider, I would say. So just letting you guys know about that. And I'll probably end up doing something like this. I'm going to plant some trees in some designated spots in front of this fence. Just kind of get some random marks for that right now. Doesn't really matter exactly where they're going to go, since as long as they're just planted in front, and it just helps to kind of hide the house a little bit more from the street view. So as of right now, you can still see the house from the street view by peering through the anvils, but you can't really see the front door at all or anything like that, which is kind of what I like about that. So it's nice and hidden away, which is fantastic. So we have all that figured out. We're gonna come back to that at some other point later on in the series, but let's go ahead and actually finish up the exterior of the house and try to get as much of the window stuff done as possible today. So let me just get rid of that log from my inventory. I'm actually just gonna grab a bunch of the quartzy stuff. We're gonna grab the stairs, the slabs, the pillared blocks, the whole 9. Grab some white glass, grab some green, and we're just gonna start to build some windows here. I want to build a window similar to this one right here, 3x2. With the stairs on top of that. I would like to build that right over here. So if I can just kind of get the actual spot for this figured out, that would be really sweet. Again, I want this to be a 3x2 window. So let's just say that if it was 3x2 like that, I would like that to be centered in the middle of the build. So if I moved this over 2 blocks, maybe right there. How many blocks is that going to be on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over here, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's not going to be the way I want it to be. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to move this over an extra block. I'm going to go 3 and 2 like that. I think that's how I'm going to do it. So that's 2 right there. That's 3. That's 3. That's off the edge, though. That's the thing. That's going to be off the edge of the build, so it's going to be better on the... Actually, that's what I want right there. That's what I want. All right, we'll go with that. So let's go ahead and place a couple of the concrete blocks here. And then I'm going to do my stairs upside down like that. So this window is going to be slightly different. I want to make sure that I'm doing this right, though. So that's going to be lined up with this. I would like that to be probably indented, actually, into the build an extra block if I can. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. And plus, I want to make sure that it's lined up with the floor that's going to run through here, which I don't think I did that. So the floor is going to be here. Yeah, so we need to lower these by 1 block. And we also have to indent them. So let's just do that instead. So we'll lower them by 1, and we'll indent them. Again, like I've said a couple of times in this Let's Build so far, I'm trying to make all the window designs relatively unique. And like maybe some slight modifications to each one. Try to keep them, the same theme overall, but have some slight moderation between each one of them, just so it's a little bit, just so there's some variety, I guess, in terms of the style and the detailing of the build. All right, so I want this to probably go all the way to the, the roof level, I guess. And then, of course, it's going to be right above the windows. I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing... I'm trying to do... This is basically the window I'm going to be doing right here, actually. So this one's going to be pretty similar. In fact, that's the exact same window that I want. So it's going to go 2 and then the quartz. Okay. So let's sneak our way through here. Fly back over here. So we're actually going to be putting the stairs on this part. And above those stairs that we're placing right now, we're going to replace the original stairs here with some of the pillared quartz sideways. Try to make sure that it's sideways. I know it's a little bit of a pain in the butt doing that, but it's better in the long run. And then I'm going to be putting stairs here like that. Going to be placing some slabs in those slots like this. And that's kind of what I want to do for that window right there. And that's real solid. I think that works out real nice. That should look really good on the interior. I know it looks great on the back of the build like this. That's just like a really nice complement to the quartz below. That's what I want right there. That's solid. I might even add a little bit more to this, maybe to mix up just a tad. I might even throw in something like this right here, some upside down stairs above it, or maybe even some slabs. If I did upside down stairs above it, it's gonna kind of intercept with the roof up here, which is not really what I want. So how about we try something like this? I'm gonna put maybe a couple of slabs like this, maybe something along these lines here, something like that, maybe just to kind of add a little bit to it. I actually kind of liked it the other way. If we did it like that, I think that probably looks a little bit better. Yeah, I like that. All right, that's real good right there. That's what I'm hoping for that particular window. So let's do this window right here. This one for sure is going to be a 2x3 with 2 sets of those. All right, so let's go ahead and get those spots figured out right here and right here. This should be pretty simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks right there and 2 blocks there. However, I would like these to line up with the window straight across, so I think that's good. All right, so we'll put that there. We'll take this up right here. As far as the connection to the porch roof, in terms of this block choice, I'm not really sure yet. I just don't know. Let me just make sure that these blocks are lined up with the interior. They'll sneak in right here. Looks like they are, and those windows are lined up as well. So we're looking good right now. We got this all squared away. Let's go ahead and get the blocks put in here. We'll just do something like that for now, just so I can get these blocks placed in the proper way. I remember back when on console Minecraft, it used to be a lot harder to place blocks sideways. You had to like make sure that you were facing the right way. Now you just have to get it on the block and it works out. So it's funny how that stuff has changed. I remember when we didn't even have upside down stairs back in like 2013. That was like the Danville days. Believe it or not, I think I was working on Danville before we got upside down stairs. That's kind of crazy to think. All right, anyway, we have that extra window design right there. Now I'm wondering if I should actually have this go like that, just so it kind of runs down through there. I don't know. It's tough to say. I don't think it looks worse or better either way. I'm tempted to leave it how it was though, and just keep that as green. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't look better or worse either way. All right, that's fine. One quick thing I'm gonna do as an intermission before I continue is I'm actually just gonna go ahead and make a couple more of these storm drains. I would like to put one right here, and I've been using these end rods as kind of the pipes that run down. I think they actually work really good for them. It's not the first thing that you'd think to use them for, but I think they work great in this particular way, and they're also really good for tables and stuff on the interior. It's just a good way to use them, I think. So right there, we just add a couple of those just to detail things a little bit more. And I'm going to be doing little detailings throughout the build. Like I'm going to be adding more of the vines in the build with using the leaves. We're going to make sure we do that. Also, I threw the signature L in the build. We always have the sideways there shaped like the L. I put that on the front of the build. I do that on like most of my big builds. Like this one has it. I think it has it right there. So it's got the L. You got to make sure that you add that. I have it on the Alpine Mansion. There's another one right there. Probably shouldn't do 2. I usually only stick to 1. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get rid of that one. Maybe I won't. Always got to put the signature L. little cap on the build. All right. What next? What do we want to do next? By the way, some of this is still black glass. Some of it's white glass. Some of it's black glass. I'll probably do a mixture of both. I don't know. I kind of like the mixture of different color glasses. Like kind of to the left of the front door, it's white, and to the right, it's black. I think that looks really good, actually. It's like a mixture of tints or whatever. So that's a good idea. I think we're probably going to leave it like that. I might even do some black glass on this particular part of the build as well. Maybe I'll go ahead and fly in here and grab some black glass, and we'll use it on this wall. So as far as this wall is concerned, I want to do it pretty much exactly the same as the other side. So let's just go ahead and fly over here and kind of quickly memorize this design that we have here. So we'll start at the bottom. We're going to be doing some upside down stairs, 7 across. This is going to go up 4 and then across. All right, we can fly back and forth and make sure that we do it right, but I would basically want to do this exactly the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll run this across. And bring that up 4. Bring that up 4 right here. And want to make sure that these windows are actually lined up with the floor, which they're actually not. So good thing we caught that. Very important that we make sure that that's all lined up properly. So that's good now. Above this, I believe we did some stairs like this. I'm pretty sure. Not 100% sure. I'll just quickly fill this in on the sides here. And I believe we did some slabs here. All right, we're going to fly back around. I don't have a photographic memory, so I'm going to have to fly back and forth a little bit. Okay, so there's no edge blocks. We have some stairs on the side and then some quartz above that. Okay, sounds good to me. So we can get rid of this. And we have some stairs on the side like so. We're going to have some quartz blocks running across right here and then across right here. So there's our lower level window filled in nice and properly. Let's get the next part filled in real quick as well. Okay, so we have that all the way up. And we're going to start to add more of the black concrete. So the way we did this, we have a 2x7. Okay, I got this. I just got to take a quick look at it, and I can get it. Hopefully the first time. Take this across here. Take this across here. Like that. That looks correct. If it's not, I'll be surprised. All right, we're going to get this filled in. We're going to get this filled in. Let's see. I want to take this up 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks right, hopefully. Take some green wool across right here. Take this up 4 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the glass wants to be right here, I believe. Is this going to be indented, though? Yep. Indented by 1 block. We're getting it, guys. Good little symmetry on the build to have this the same to the front and the back. And I think it's going to look real nice. Okay, and then this is going to go across right here. We're going to fill up another line right there. We're going to put some quartz slabs there, and that's all I remember from what I was flying over here and looking at. Okay, and then we have similar design up here. This is going to be upside down stairs all the way across, curving at the end. We have some stairs, and then we have some extra black concrete on top of that. Okay, so let's do it. Let's get it done. Run this across here like that. We're gonna have concrete on top of that, stairs and slabs all across, and then this actually opens up. This is probably the difference in the build. Yeah, so this opens up. There actually is no run across there, so that actually might be something I'll do differently potentially. Let me take a step back and see if that would potentially look better. Actually, I do like it with the black concrete. I think it overall looks better, so we'll do that instead. So this will open up, run across to right here, take this across, fill that in right there. Simple as that, and then I'll curve this on the edge, and I think we'll be good to go. We will be good to go in terms of getting this thing looking the way we want, just like that. All right, take another step back and look at it, make sure that it's right. Obviously we have to add the storm drains, and we have to add some of these leaves. Also, there's a window up here. I don't know if I'm going to add that on the other side. I might not. I haven't decided yet. Let's take a look at it, though. Let's take a step back pretty far away. Yeah, since we have the L there, I think I might leave that instead of the window. But I believe that's the same. I hope it is. Let's see. Something about it looks wrong. I don't know if I'm crazy. How many blocks up is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure that that's 4 blocks away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. All right. It's good. It's absolutely correct. Wait. No, it's not. Wait. Yes, it is. Yes or no? Maybe so. Yeah, it's good. Just making sure. Just making sure. All right. Let's run this down. We're gonna have the end rods go all the way through. How do I place them when can I okay, this is bad. Let's do a full block here first. That way I can place the end rod, and then I can place the hopper. There we go. All right, let's run this all the way down to the ground here. Connect it. We have to also... did I run the cobblestone? Okay, I did have... I do already have the cobblestone running through. That's good. I want to make sure that I had that. And this should connect to the ground nice and seamlessly, just like that. There we go. Take a step back and look at that. Very nice. I also like how, because of the light of it, it kind of creates like a shading to it almost. I think that's kind of cool, actually. I don't know. I like it. I think it looks good. Okay, so this is solid. We have to have some... That's the one difference that I'm seeing. Yeah, that's the difference. There are no stairs running across. Okay, we can do that. We can run some stairs right across here. Connect this through and continue this around the corner. That'll look good anyway. I think we should definitely do it. So we'll run that down and connect it to there. We'll see where that's going to go later. I just want to make sure that that's on the right lining as well. Yes, it is. All right, sweet. So now we got it looking nice. All right, so let's take a step back and look at the house from over here, this angle on the back. So that back's looking good, guys. The back is looking real good right now. Last thing I'm going to do, though, I'm just going to get these windows figured out right here. So looks like we have the door slot. We have the window already, you know, the design has already been placed. So let's go ahead and add some detail to it. And I'm probably just going to make this window real simple under here. I'm talking like easy as pie. Right across. Like so. Let me place that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a second. That's light gray concrete. Got to make sure we're paying attention to those kind of things. We'll just do a full window like that, and I'll have some slabs on the side. That's how we'll do it. Just like that. There we go. I could have, you know, see, this is an even number window. I think it looks good like that anyway. Okay, so now all these windows are filled in on this angle of the house, and it's looking real good. So we just have a few more windows to detail on this side of the build, but those are really more catered towards the floor plan specifically, so they're not really, I really shouldn't detail them just yet. So we'll wait until later on those. But right now we have the whole house closed off. Not everything's detailed just yet, but it's looking pretty good. The back of the house looks really nice. So I'm happy about this right now. We just got to get this last corner of the build detailed, and it's going to be looking real nice. So this thing's coming together real nice, guys. We're 6 episodes in. We have the front wall built. We have a, you know, decent amount of landscape so far. I mean, nothing, you know, out of this world, but we're going to get to that later on in the build. I'm shooting for 12 parts. I think we're about halfway done. So we're going to do, next episode, I'm going to try to finish off the detailing on the exterior, and I'm also going to do second floor plan next episode. Try to work on the front foyer a little bit, and if we have time, I'll probably do a little bit more landscaping. So that's on the to-do list. But thank you guys for watching this episode of the traditional house Let's Build. House is coming along really nice. I'm happy with it so far. It's been very smooth so far. Smooth sailing. All right, so if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. That would be fantastic. I'll see you guys in a few days for the next episode. Peace out.